Hello everybody, so I hope you guys are doing great, and I am going to show you a fun easy look today to do for the festivities. I hope that you guys enjoy and follow along. Hi guys, so today I'm gonna start with using a primer from Color Bar. Warm up the product and apply it everywhere. So after my primer is set, now I'm gonna start my eyes with the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. These beautiful colors in here. I'm gonna start with saffron in my crease line and mix some oud with that. This will give a really nice depth to my eyes. And I am gonna drag oud, the same color, in my lids underneath so that it can look synced. So if you're using two colors in your crease line, you can pick either one of the colors to blend on your lid, or you can blend both the colors. That's entirely up to you. Nicely blend it, and now I'm gonna take a third color for my inner corner. So I am gonna use the Blood Moon, and I'm gonna use this with my fingertips because it will intensify instantly. And I am going to use cashmere right in the center of my lid. You can use another finger and swipe down. Wow, just look at the pop that it gives. And now blend it completely. Go back to this finger, nicely blend in both your colors and the third color. Now we can take cashmere and put that on the brow bone. Beautiful. Also, I like to take cashmere and put that in my inner corner. Again, I like to use my fingers for this because of how it intensifies it, but that's totally up to you. I like to do the finishing touches of my eyes right at the end. Now I'm going to start with concealing my under eyes with LA Girl Pro. This is the orange color corrector. We are going to make a V. And wherever required, wherever you see dark spots or pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, you can apply this orange color corrector. And blend it. Just always dab when you are blending any product so that it nicely sits into your skin. I'm now going to use my Maybelline concealer, Fit Me, in the shade 25 medium. In the similar way, I'm going to make a V wherever I have applied the concealer. Now blend. Again, dab as much as you can so that it sits in your skin very well. Let's move on to foundation now. I am using L'Oreal in the shade 103. So I will take some on my hand, and I am going to use a beauty blender for this. It's a moist beauty blender. Warm my product on the hand first and then apply it on my face. Dab everything, always dab. Don't forget your neck area. Next we move on to the Too Faced face powder. This is the translucent face powder Born This Way. I'm gonna take some and I'm gonna just apply this under my eyes because I like rest of my face to be dewy. And on my T-zone because that's the oily part of my face. Now I'm going to contour my face by Beauty's contour and highlighter palette. I'm gonna start with the darkest color and mix both of these to contour my face. Doing your forehead is a preference. I like to do my forehead, but if you have a small forehead, you necessarily don't need to contour your forehead. And if you like a nice jawline, contour a little more with the darker color under your jawline. My nose area. Now moving on to my highlighter. I'm using a butter highlighter by Physicians Formula in the shade Champagne. This is a beautiful highlighter, one of my most favorites. I've had it for the longest time and I love it, and it really lasts long, but because of the butter texture you barely need a little bit. And I also like to highlight the tip of my brow so that it lifts it up slightly, and a little bit on my chin. Now moving on to doing brows, I'm using a palette by Elle, but first with a spoolie I'm gonna set the shape of my brows. The shape is set, and take the lighter color and moving on to applying blush now. I love a nice coral shade. This one is by Milani. Now dust off extra product and everything again in an upwards direction so that my face looks elongated. And I like to add some color on my face, so I put a little on my chin and my forehead and the tip of my nose. I feel like it adds a very nice fresh look. So now let's go back to my eyes to finish them up. I'm gonna use a liquid matte liner by Faces. I am now gonna use some kajal. This kajal is by Beauty. It's called Spade. I absolutely love it. I like to tightline my eyes, so I just close my eyes. And now onto my mascara. I'm gonna use Better Than Sex by Too Faced. Amazing mascara, gives you a false lash effect. Just open it, remove the excess, and nicely wiggle and flick, wiggle and flick. Wiggle and flick, wiggle and flick. Make sure that you spread it out all nicely so that you don't get any clumps at all. Some on your lower lashes as well. Now we move on to the lips. I'm going to use two things. One is a lip gloss by MAC and one is a Kat Von D nude lipstick. This is a beautiful nudish pink shade. so it gives some color to the lips as well, but it's not too overpowering. And this is one of the most beautiful lip gloss. I am going to end by adding the Cover FX illuminating spray. Open it, shake it and spray.